Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mila, you're at Alexandrian Archives, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back and thank you for sticking around. Today we are doing a tier ranking video. I've been wanting to do one of these for quite a while, but never really got around to it because it just seems so complicated with like the screen recording and me recording on the camera and all that stuff. But I am determined. I'm gonna make this full screen and hopefully it works. Although we still have the ads, which is very annoying. Stop seeing this ad. Add covered content. And it's still showing. So let me just see if I can figure out how to screen record. Screen record. Yes. Screen record. Starting. Just start. Oh. Okay, it is screen recording. Woohoo. Okay, so let's go through the list of tiers, so to speak. I tried to make them sort of funky and nerdy as well. So the first one is My Roman Empire. This is a trend that's been going around being like, My Roman Empire, so and so and so. Because apparently men think a lot about the Roman Empire. I think about the Roman Empire because I literally study the Roman Empire at university. Like, it's my degree. So, I just find the whole trend really funny. But these are the books that I love. Will read 5 billion times and you will never, stop hearing about it from me. So, the next category is top tier. It's like almost Roman Empire, but still good. Okay, and this is what you would categorize as 4 stars. Like, almost there. Almost to the Roman Empire. So close. The next one is the middle tier, which I named Midgard because Earth is in the middle of the tree in Norse mythology, and I just thought it would be a funny, nerdy way to name it. The next tier is no. That's no with a period. To make my point clear, no. The next one, the last tier, which is the very, very bottom, which is also a nerdy one, is Depths of Tartarus. Because it is the lowest point, and it's the lowest you can go in Greek mythology, and there you go. I will cast these books off to the depths of Tartarus and hope that they don't find their way back, because it's likely that they won't. So, here we go. The first one is Yellowface. Also, actually, disclaimer, I have read 23 books as it is seen on my story graph, as I have said on my Instagram and all that stuff, but one of the books is under a publisher that we are boycotting due to the actions of one of their employees and their failure to meet the demands of the readers, as well as address the racism and Islamophobia of their employee that has affected non-white reviewers to receive the books that they requested. Obviously, we know that ARCs are not a guarantee, but if my white friend says that they got the book when I also requested it, and it's happened several times, that's a little bit of an iffy situation. And I don't like that. Ooh, I'm just gonna turn up the brightness just a little. So, that is why on this you have 22 books, whereas I have actually read 23 books. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Roll the intro. So the first one we have is Yellowface. These are not in order, but Yellowface is one of the first few that I read. Yellowface is R.F. Kuang's literary debut. I'm gonna put it in Midgard because it was good, but I think given all the hype that it was getting, I expected a little bit more. The next one is Minor Detail by Danya Shibley. This is an incredibly important book, and I still think about it. And I think I'm gonna put it in My Roman Empire, because while I didn't fully like it, like, it's a hard book to rate. It's a hard book to say whether I loved or I hate it. But I think it's an incredibly important read, given that even though it's set in like the 1940s or something, I don't remember when it was set. Like, it's set before 2023. It's set in like 19 something. It reads as if it's set in 2023. So I think it's a very important book. The next one is The Hunger Games and My Roman Empire. My Roman Empire. I'm going to put it ahead of Minor Detail. Does that not want to? There we go. Okay. The next one is Mockingjay, which is the third book in the Hunger Games series. I loved all 3 books, and I rated all 3 books 5 stars. So I'm gonna put it like there. Like, also, okay, I'm just gonna leave it, whatever. And the next one is Untethered Sky, which I really loved. And I think for the length that it is, it's perfect lengthwise. I don't have any qualms with it. I rated it 5 stars. I thought it was fantastic, but it's not as amazing as the books in My Roman Empire. I do think about it on a regular basis. I think it's fantastic. But Catching Fire is going to go ahead of The Hunger Games, because I think Catching Fire is like the best second book in a trilogy that has ever been written, besides Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. My computer is really slow. Hence why it's... Okay, we're just going to move this and I hope it works. My computer is so laggy. It's so laggy. My computer is so laggy. There we go. Okay. Phew. So that's that. So Catching Fire is definitely like my favorite book of the year. I really love it. 6 Deaths of the Saint by Alex E. Harrow. This was a fantastic novella, and I think that novella are the form of novellas when it comes to books is where the author's talent really shines. Not the long ones, not the series, not the trilogies, not the duologies, but the novellas. Because if you can pack a punch in less than 150 pages, stellar, amazing, beautiful, fantastic. Yes, that's all I have to say. Air Awakens. I love this one, not gonna lie. So it's gonna go in My Roman Empire. Can I say the same for the rest of the series? No, I cannot. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Oh, my dear Suzanne Collins, the genius that you are, that when you tried to make me feel guilty for, feel pity for Snow, that's not gonna work. But I see what she was doing. She cooked, okay? Somebody cooked here. I'm going to put it in Midgard. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. And it's difficult to explain why. Like, when I finished The Hunger Games, when I finished Catching Fire, when I finished Mockingjay, I left with this feeling of, yeah, okay, I get it. I get the hype. I get why the books are so loved. I get it. I really do. This one, on the other hand, Suzanne Collins was taking a gamble when she wrote a book from Snow's perspective. Obviously, it's really cool to see the parallels, because we did get the trilogy first and then we got Snow, but you know, it seems like we got Snow, and then we got Ballad, and then we got the trilogy. So it's really cool to see parallels. And sometimes I'm like, okay, writing a prequel is easier, but writing a prequel so that it makes sense, like fully and wholeheartedly in the world and the characterization, that's difficult, whether or not you wrote the original trilogy first. So, yeah. Silver in the Bone by Alexandra Bracken. I think this was fantastic. I really should have a middle category in between top tier and mid-card, but that's another problem. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it in top tier behind all of the other ones because I did like them more. I think this was really fun. I did not read Lore or The Darkest Minds by her, but I really enjoyed this one, and I'm glad. Oh, excuse me. I'm glad I read it. I had a really fun time. The next one is The Water's Wrath. I'm putting it in Midgard because it was truly mid. This is the third book? Fourth book in the Air Awaken series. And I think we could have, like, made it shorter and put it in a trilogy, because the first book was amazing, the second book was good, but the third book is when we started, like, slowing down full time, like slowing down real fast, and I was like, this is not interesting at all. Like, I'm bored. So take that as you will. I still think the series is fantastic, and I like how it's very comes in full circle, so to speak. But some moments had me like, what on earth? The next one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillick. We're putting it in My Roman Empire. I'm not going to order them, but I think this one would go in front of Minor Detail. So it would be Catching Fire, Hunger Games, One Dark Window, Minor Detail, Mockingjay, Air Awakens. Lockwood & Co., The Screaming Staircase. I'm going to put it in, as far as middle grade goes, I feel like I'm too old for this one. You know, I just feel like I completely missed the hype for this, book-wise, and I only read it because of the show. So it definitely took a little bit of a surprise, although the Red Room scene had no business being as scary as it was. So we're going to put it in Midgard, and we're going to put it in front of Yellowface. Being in Midgard is not a bad thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. It's not saying that the book is very, very bad. No. It's not saying that. But it's not saying that I loved it either. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I think Screaming Staircase was better than Yellowface. Why is it not going? This is gonna be fun to edit. Okay, we're just gonna put it there. Whatever. my computer's really slow today for some reason. So, yes. The next one is The Will of the Many, and this is inspired by the Roman Empire or the Roman Republic, one of those. And I'm gonna put it, My Roman Empire, and I'm actually gonna put it ahead of The Hunger Games because this one was so good, and I need people to get on it. Like, oh my god, it's so good. The next one is Hawthorne Legacy, and not gonna lie, I don't remember anything, so I'm gonna put it in, no. I didn't rate it like 2 stars or anything, but the series as a whole wasn't memorable. Like, the mystery wasn't really mystery, you know? I continued reading to figure out whether I was Team Jameson or Team Grayson, and I can wholeheartedly say that I'm Team Jameson. Why is there even a Team Grayson? What is going on? I am kind of stoked for the 4th one, the one where And the one that's after the trilogy, I haven't read The Brothers Hawthorne. And frankly, I don't think I plan on doing it. But yeah, this is definitely not a series I'd be rereading. I did enjoy the first book. I did enjoy the trilogy as a whole. It wasn't a bad trilogy. And given that I finished it, I think the second book and the third book were solid. But, again, The next one is Crystal Crowned, which is the last book of... I don't even know. It's not exactly a no, but it's not exactly a Midgard. It's like between the Midgard and the no, so I'm gonna put it in Midgard at the end. My computer is so slow. What is this? Okay, the next one is Fire Falling. We're gonna put it in top tier because I enjoyed this one. But yeah, I think once book 3 hit, I was like halfway through book 3, I was like, this is not interesting at all. Earth's End, I'm gonna put at the front of Midgard if it lets me. And it's not letting me. Let me put it. Let me put it at the front of Midgard. There we go. Okay, I still think it was better than Yellowface. At this point, all of the books were better than Yellowface. I didn't hate Yellowface, but I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. The Final Gambit. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in no. As I said, it was a solid third book and a solid conclusion, but it was anticlimactic. You know, it wasn't... I don't know. Inheritance Games, we're gonna put it in Midgard. Athena's Child is like the one and only Medusa retelling I will accept. Okay, because this was so good. And I'm gonna put it in My Roman Empire because you never hear me shut up about it. I'm also very picky with my retellings surrounding Greek and Roman like myths. Hence why you don't see me reading a lot of them, but you do see me read quite a few inspired by those and not necessarily retelling like a new world with elements of that. But Fourth Wing, Depths of Tartarus. I created that category just for Fourth Wing. Et voila! Wish me luck in editing this. So, this is the final thing. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but wish me luck because God knows I need it. But yes, so this is the final sort of ranking. My computer is very slow and I don't know why. I think I just need to like update it or something. So yes, from the bottom to the top. Fourth Wing in Depths of Tartarus. Final Gambit and Hawthorne Legacy in no. The Inheritance Games, Crystal Crowned, Water's Wrath, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Screaming Staircase, Yellowface, and Earth's End in Midgard. Fire Falling, Silver in the Bone, Six Deaths of the Saint, and Untethered Sky in top tier. Athena's Child, The Will of the Many, One Dark Window, Air Awakens, Mockingjay, Minor Detail, Hunger Games, and Catching Fire in My Roman Empire because Catching Fire is fantastic. They're all fantastic books. So, do let me know what you think, how you would categorize. Give me ideas for more categories for future videos like this. I hope to do them more often if I can get a hang of this editing thing. But yes, that is it. Thank you for watching till the end. Be sure to follow me on all my socials. And if you're interested in the book club, be sure to check out the Discord as well as the Instagram page for it. And as usual, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a video. I will see you in the next one. Happy reading!